and fear. And the worst leader is a tyrant, despised by the multitudes who are the victims of his power. What a world of difference among these leaders. In the last two types, what is done is without sincerity or trust, only coercion. In the second type, there is a harmony between the leader and the people. In the first type, whatever is done happens so naturally that no one presumes to take the credit. Verse 17 commentary. We are familiar with all these kinds of leaders except for the first type. In the early days of the revolutions, Thomas Jefferson, Vladimir Lenin, Mao Zedong, and Fidel Castro were the second type. Joseph Stalin ruled through coercion and fear. And Hitler was certainly a tyrant who was despised by hundreds of millions of people throughout the world. Those leaders who rule by fear, coercion, and tyranny do not acquire and sustain their power simply by some mysterious force. Such leaders require an army of people who are willing to serve as enforcers of injustice. Furthermore, in what may at first consideration be astonishing, such leaders first come to power through at least the tacit approval of the majority, even though it leads to their victimization. How can such a rationality envelop an entire nation like a plague? Some answers are suggested by Lao Tzu in the next three verses, 18, 19, and 20, which elucidate some of the consequences of losing the great integrity. Where do we find examples of the first type of leaders, the kind whose leadership is so indistinguishable from the will of those who select them that no one presumes to take the credit for anything that is done? Indeed, such leaders are not to be found anywhere in the written history of civilizations. Only pre-civilization leaders in democratic and egalitarian tribal societies had no need, no possibility to take credit for the interactive cooperative efforts and accomplishments of the entire community. In Lao Tzu's time, there was no way that such a totally democratic community could reemerge. That is possible only today, now that we have a technology that can provide the material and cultural needs of all people on our planet. For us to continue to make war with each other and to continue to elect leaders who carry out inhuman sectarian acts is now social insanity. Verse 18, the paradoxes of abandoning the great integrity. When the great integrity was abandoned, humanity and justice appeared. When knowledge and teachers appeared, hypocrisy was their inevitable accompaniment. When relationships lost their harmony, filial piety and parental affection was suddenly birthed.
The best leader is
Go
indistinguishable.
to johnforcongress.com, like this video. This is the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, read by Candidate John.
The next best leader enjoys the love and praise of the people. The poor